Listen. Listen. Brother. So remember that so-called job that that I got, that I went and did this and that, made sure I got the printer and lesson. So basically, the motherfuckers turned out to be a scam. And this the second time somebody didn't reach to me out on Indeed. And that, like, it's crazy how that shit is on Indeed. Like like, how isn't their system set up, or like the authenticator system or some shit where, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be like on some legit shit. But like, I ain't gonna lie, these niggas, bro, I mean, they had they shit set up. Like, see, the first time it was on some personal assistant shit, and they tried to like get me like to send them some money order shit, or like, yeah, like, and they tried to make it go through my account, like to filter the shit through me, fucking trying to clean money or some shit. I don't know what they was doing, but they didn't get me on that. You know what I'm saying? I went to the Walmart, and they was like, the lady that helped me, she was like, I don't know about this. And then I was like, damn, yeah, maybe you're right. Cause I had my suspicions, but just like this time, I was still in that I need to get money, because I was still at the other building. So, you know what I'm saying? They was talking about whatever amount a week. And I was like, for sure, I'm just trying to get whatever. So, like, that's how scams happen. We just trying to get this weak ass money. So I was like, fuck it, it's whatever. So I was just doing whatever. And then I tried to go get the money order. And then she was like, nah. So I get to pressing them like through the text, because they was like texting me type shit. But I was like pressing them respectfully, because listen, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if they own some type of whatever, I don't know if they got some, hacking. I don't know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So, but then like I just cut complete, because whatever they was saying, I don't remember, this was a while ago, but whatever they was saying, I was like, especially now seeing it from a point of view of like, this could be a fucking scam. You know what I'm saying? Buddy was on pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, Buddy was on some, and then Buddy tried to talk about, because the whole thing was they were setting it up like, oh, I'm helping kids, this, and that, which is another fucked up thing, you know what I'm saying, for whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying, once I cut communication, they start talking about some, oh, you fucked up, you don't want to help the kids or this and that, because they sent over a check. You know what I'm saying? They sent over a check for, whatever amount it was, and I went to go put the check in, but obviously, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that bitch hasn't bounced. It didn't bounce yet, but you know what I'm saying? Before it bounced, I did like the whole process thing or whatever of the money order and shit like that, and then I called them up. I was like, that shit is fraud. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fraud. But whoever was trying to be like, oh, I sent you this money, you taking the money, you not trying to help the kids. And I mean, like, nigga, that's a fake ass check. You got caught. But either way, this company, so, like I said, I was at the other job. I mean, fucking hate it. You know what I'm saying? Fucking hate it. And then, so I'm just applying to everywhere. So, whoever hit me up first, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So they the ones who hit me up first, through Indeed. You know what I'm saying? And, like, it come through, on the email too. And then, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I waited till, it was really, job confirmed, you know what I'm saying? But, like, listen, my nigga, they they completed every step. I mean, they had the W-4 form. They fucking had all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Just like that you usually sign when you work with, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, nowadays it's just so easy for niggas to manipulate shit and copy shit. Cause like the system of like the hiring process and certain shit is just so fucked. You know what I'm saying? And niggas like, why, like niggas trying to scam, bro. And it's like, we could eliminate that shit if we wasn't on this dumbass money shit. Cause we wouldn't be trying to just get certain shit from niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, but I was on that same shit, like, I need money, I hate this fucking job, you know what I'm saying? They offering up this money, I'm gonna go do this, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, it was some work from home shit, you know what I'm saying? And then it was supposed to be like, so I was like, you know, I couldn't meet them or whatever, and, you know, they, HR called me, quote unquote, quotation, and they had their accounting department, and this, and that set up, bullshit, but you know, it was like this package handling shit. Like I get packages sent, you know what I'm saying? And they created their own website, the shit all looked legit, this and that. And the thing was the package gets sent to me, and I'm supposed to like make sure everything good, nothing broken, this and that. And like if it's multiple shit or whatever, like for one person, I just like can, you know, put it in one box and like minimize shipping or this and that. So then like, that's what it was supposed to be. I mean, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, and then, you know, after I sent out my first one, you know what I'm saying, they said, you know what I'm saying, then I would get paid after the 30 days. And, like, they created this dashboard thing. And, like, I could see, like, when I was supposed to get paid. And that was supposed to be March 3rd. See, but through like, cause February 2nd was the first day I sent my shit out, and I didn't start until like the end of January. But they contacted me mid-January, and then I didn't start until like the end of January. So throughout like the process of it, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting my suspicions. You know what I'm saying? Cause just how these bitches is talking to me, how they handling and doing shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just on like, so fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And I was just on like real, like, just like, I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because really I was just living how I was kind of talking about living, just within a sense of, you know what I'm saying, not having to fucking go slave somewhere, you just chilling, and I supposedly got this money coming in. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what I'm saying? Even without the money, it was just like, fuck it, because I'm just, you know, free within a sense, doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't really on no schedule shit, because I only had to check the dashboard 3 times a day type shit. So it was like, it was whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I was getting my suspicion, and then my suspicions grew more and more, and then I was like, okay. I was like, fuck, they may be a scam. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, okay, they also may be doing some shit, illegal shit. But then I was like, if they doing some illegal shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Just give me my bread. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all filtering through, whatever y'all, you know, y'all laundering some, listen, just make sure I'm getting my money. You know what I'm saying? I can play that, oh, I ain't no card. I ain't know what they was doing. Listen, I applied online on Indeed, and this is what it was. I had no idea. But understand that if I would have got some bread, y'all not seizing no money. That money is not yours. I worked for that. That money is mine. But I mean, so it was like, so March 3rd came, and you know, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? They cut communications like I ain't speak to them since like, I don't know, it was like a week ago or some shit. So it was like March 3rd came, and I'm like, damn, they ain't really said nothing in a while. I'm like, what's going on? This and that. And then I already knew. And see, since I had my suspicions, I was already thinking of shit. Like of what I had to do next if it was a scam type shit. Cause the thing was, my mindset is like I said, I was just doing whatever, bro. I was being creative. I was just like literally chilling. Like just like I was living that life that like, you know what I'm saying, I kind of talk about type shit. And then it was like, nah, that's not the world we living in, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where, you know what I'm saying, it hit of, once again, the world that we're fucking living in. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm calling them, I'm emailing them, everything like that, you know what I'm saying, so-called March 3rd. And, you know, on an email I had with the accounting department, so-called whatever, you know what I'm saying, they was like, oh, it could take an additional 24 to 48 hours. So, you know, I was kind of just like, okay, maybe that can happen, this and that, but nobody was still reaching out to me. So then I waited till the next day, and I was like, nah, still nobody contacted me, what's up? So I went ahead and searched them up, you know what I'm saying, and TK Navigation LLC, whatever the fuck. And then they talking about some they fucking I searched it up, and that bitch was on BBB. That I don't know what the hell stand for. It was on BBB. It's like they call out, you know what I'm saying, the scammer ass thing, and that hoe was February 22nd. That hoe, and it was crazy like that. I saw that they posted it February 22nd, you know, and I'm seeing this on March 4th. What's today? Today the March 5th. I'm seeing that whole yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And then they posted hell February 22nd. And then I'm matching up like last time they hit me up. That bitch, last time they hit me up was in the morning of February 22nd. They never hit me up after that shit. So then I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was already having my suspicion. I was already this and that because they not hitting me up. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's definitely a scam. But definitely when I searched that shit up, and I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, okay, yeah, it's really a scam. You know what I'm saying? They was like, look out for this, you know, company. You know what I'm saying? They seem legit, but, you know what I'm saying? They did, you know, thorough research or whatever and found out, you know, they wasn't legit. And, like, it also confirmed because the shit said South Carolina, and every time they called me, the shit was South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? 8864, whatever. And that whole South Carolina, I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, you know, like I be saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of know, you know what I'm saying? Because you be like, you be seeing the signs there and shit, but you just kind of fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I'm saying? And this is, and my rent was due March 1st. So let me talk to you, you know what I'm saying? And this one I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, once again, like, life hit, you know what I'm saying, not life hit, the world we're living in hits, you know what I'm saying, how they got us living type shit, how we, you know, forced to live type shit hits, you know what I'm saying, and it hit when, oh, this shit is a scam, and then it hits where, you know, and after I found that out, I, because, you know, I had to set up so-called direct deposit. So I hit up my bank, and I'm like, I explained them the situation, and I went in this morning, and I went ahead and changed, went ahead and got that shit changed, cause like I'm not finna, cause they got that shit. I don't know what they finna do. Ain't no large sums of money in that hole, but, and I put out a fucking a fucking fraud alert, because I'm like, no sir, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, if they got my name, I didn't. I don't think I gave them my social. I don't really recall. I can't find it anywhere, like, you know, form anything. And on the W-4, I didn't even put my social. You know what I'm saying? Because I went back and looked through everything. I didn't even put my social. So I mean, they're right there. Shit, I should have knew. I should have, but that would mean I would still have to be working at that place, and that would mean I wouldn't have had this time to myself like I had. So that's I was like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It was like, so I hit my bank up, and I went this morning, I got that shit solved, got my new debit card, and that's chilling. But it was like, I ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got my last paycheck from that last job, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I had to, you know, pay, you know, a few bills last month. You know what I'm saying? So this month, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got enough money to pay rent. You know, so they, you know, and really, listen, they knock on the door when I'm on the phone with the bank people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to I didn't even lock my door. Listen, I mean, you know, it ain't. People, and that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when people in certain areas and it look this so-called way, they think of like, you know what I'm saying? People would look at this area and think, oh, it's bad, oh, it's unsafe. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Within it, you know, you minding you know, handling shit a certain way. You not really, you know, just doing certain shit. You know, you know, most niggas not on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, I left my door unlocked, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers don't even know, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, shit happens, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I got some in that corner for that. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is, it's done, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't promote the violence, but within that, I mean, I feel like you advancing something. You didn't advance something just by doing that action, so I have to stop what you're advancing. What was I even talking about? Damn, I don't know what I be doing. Oh, yeah, but they knock on the door. They tell my office. They hand me a paper. You know what I'm saying? And that bitch talking about, I'm talking about the paper. I mean, listen, but I'm talking about the paper. That bitch talking about some, that bitch an eviction notice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that bitch talking about March 7th, you gonna have to, we talking about next Monday. And listen, they close Saturday and Sunday, so I can't even talk to them type shit. See, because I was trying to get this shit handled first. I was trying to make sure what I was thinking was it, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to, and I didn't find out till yesterday that, like, oh, that actually confirms it type shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That I wasn't finna get this bread that I thought I was getting. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, so I was trying to wait till I had the whole thing in the situation and then, you know, relay it to them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's like, listen, the paper said March 7th, you got to be out of here. I'm like, who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, that they got to be that strict within a sense because of people who don't, you know, just don't fucking pay it at all or do shit like that and think they can't pay it and, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, they talking about March 7th, you got to be out here. If you're not out of here, you know what I'm saying, then we gon', you know, I guess get law enforcement to come get you out, whatever. And it's like, it's just, it's crazy how, like, you know what I'm saying, through March 1st to March 4th, you know what I'm saying, like, they ain't hit me up at all. Like, they could at least, you know, what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, listen, I don't know how many people, you know, that would be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people late on their shit, this, and that, but it's like, you know, you just hitting somebody with that shit, and it's not like this is the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only been here since what? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I moved in, late November? Nah, I moved in December. Yeah, I moved in December. It's March. I only been here like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And I fucking paid, you know, well, oh yeah, I signed the lease. It was like at the end of November and I paid the rest of that. You know what I'm saying? Then I paid December, January, and February. So it's not like I gotta, you know, the little track record that I do of being here. It's not like I got a track record of not, you know what I'm saying, or having late fees. So it's like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I feel like they could have just hit a nigga up, you know what I'm saying? Try to see what's going down, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just slapping that shit on your boy, you know what I'm saying? But that was just another thing of the world that we're living in and this and that, you know what I'm saying? And how money's so and how they can alter your fucking life and how, you know what I'm saying? If you not slaving, if you don't got money, that, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't got no place to live. A human being doesn't have a place to live. A human being doesn't have food to get, you know what I'm saying, because they can't buy a human being, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? And it just, you know, showed just once again how, you know what I'm saying, it's not about the well-being of humans. You know what I'm saying? It's about this money shit. It's about this whack-ass system and this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, you know, like I said, I already had that. I was already building this foundation just, you know what I'm saying, since my first suspicion all the way till now of what the fuck I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And listen, you know, throughout, I mean, listen, you know what I'm saying? It's like, throughout all this time, I mean, I've enjoyed this fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done, you know, so many fucking things, and you know what I'm saying, just the peace that I had, and you know, just me chilling and not having to, you know what I'm saying, like I say, from the end of fucking January, I mean, that's a whole month of me just chilling. Like, of actually me just, you know what I'm saying, actually by myself, you know what I'm saying, like, not living in that building, and you know what I'm saying, because it's like, you know, it's such that, you know, toxic environment. It's like, I mean, fuck, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, like, this, you know, that's living, you know what I'm saying, like, that's chilling, that's this and that, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, you know, I had that foundation, you know what I'm saying. So when it was finally like, okay, bro, like, this shit is confirmed, and then, you know what I'm saying, I was able to fall back into myself, you know what I'm saying, the foundation that I already set for myself, and the foundation I was already setting here for the thing. And I was like, it's time to lock in and go to work, you know what I'm saying. So yesterday, I fucking on Indeed all night, applying to every fucking thing. Applying to every fucking thing, and then I fucking I wrote them all out on my notes. I wrote them all out, you know what I'm saying? And cause listen, like, I've always went to the place because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that should be they want to work, they want to this and that, you know what I'm saying. So I've always tried to do that, and this and that. But I mean, it was, so I kind of already practiced that in a sense, and practiced that foundation, and knew how to approach it in a sense, and knew and felt that is a, you know, a good way, and a fucking, you know, just a, hey, I'm a fucking meeting them, and you know what I'm saying, and this and that, you know what I'm saying, they're willing to come in, and you know what I'm saying, that's what I feel it is, you know what I'm saying. So I wrote that shit down in the notes, you know what I'm saying, and I searched up every place on online, and I fucking put it in my I saved it on jobs and put them all on fucking jobs, you know what I'm saying. And and it was crazy, like after I was done fucking applying to all of them, and finally, you know, went to apply for them, was going through them to get the location. It's crazy how, like, some of them I was searching up, it wasn't a real job, you know what I'm saying, because it's like, it was no location, it didn't, and it sent me an email, like, on one of them I applied for, they was like, Indeed was like, this isn't a real one, this has been removed or whatever. And that's just crazy, like, that people are on that shit, you know what I'm saying. But you know, they definitely got to do a better job with that, you know what I'm saying. It is, I know it could be tough for this and that, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, obviously for people who, you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, like, obviously I felt it, and I was like, that hoe a scam, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, even though they was like totally legit type shit, you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, you could definitely, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, it's just, you know, I definitely took it and was like, you know, just, if you're gonna do something like that where you're not able to meet him or this and that, you know, definitely search him up, definitely, you know what I'm saying. I ain't never heard of BBB before or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying. So definitely search him up on BBB, or, you know, this and that, you know, regardless if they look the most legit, you know what I'm saying, or this and that, you know what I'm saying. And it's like, I took the opportunity, and that's one of the things I did with it, you know what I'm saying. And it's like, you know, it is what it is. And you know what I'm saying, I definitely, like I say, I mean, I wasn't like, real, like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, because listen, I enjoyed my fucking time, bro. And I did beautiful things during that time. And you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I locked in, and I was like, okay, then I got all the locations, and then I put, like, I numbered them one to whatever, to like what I wanted to go to, you know, just as far as money wise, and just as far as location, and just as far as like what it was, or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Then I woke up at 6. I mean, because, listen, lock in and go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I woke up at 6. I went to I went to my bank, you know what I'm saying, first to go ahead and get that fucking handled, and then I actually met this great fucking guy at the bank place. My nigga, he was like, it was crazy, cause it was like he was like, he at first he was like, cause he read like the notes, cause when I was talking to the woman on the phone late yesterday, she wrote down notes, and I gave him my account number or whatever, and then he was able to read the notes or whatever, and I explained it a little bit before, but he was like, damn, what my nigga say? Yeah, we were just talking a little bit, and I was just talking about like how about finding a job and trying to find a job or whatever, and he was like, have you thought about like credit union or something like that? Because you're you seem like a well gentleman. I don't know what he said. I forgot. He said something like that, and then it was just dope because he was just like willing to like just help. You know what I'm saying? Because Buddy could have just, typed in whatever, go sit down and wait over there. You know what I'm saying? It was the fact that Buddy, had a different interaction than just, him doing his job interaction. You know what I'm saying? And Buddy was interested type shit, and Buddy, he was like, it's this thing, I don't know what it's called, and then he was like, but I'll search it up. You know what I'm saying? Then the person came and got me. I never went to go sit down. We were just talking. Then the person came and got me to go change it. And then he was like, well, I'll find it, and then I'll come bring it to you, And then he fucking searched up whatever. I guess he couldn't find it, but he printed out, that it is on Indeed about credit unions, and then he filled out his information so I could put him as a reference. Like, what the fuck? Like, I've never met Buddy before ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? And, just that type of kindness and that type of, just being genuine type shit, and he was like, he was like, yeah, it's on Indeed, and you can just, I filled out my information for you. You can just use me as a reference, and then I was like, oh, shit, thank you so much, or this, and that, you know what I'm saying? And then, after I was done fucking changing the thing, and then we talked a little more, just about different places, and he was like, yeah, they just opened so and so or something like that over there, and then he was offering me shit, and he was like, well, I'm moving to Louisiana, and he was like, I'm gonna need help, with furniture or whatever. And then he was like, I don't really know if you do something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I had to do, I have at my old job dealing with furniture and lifting that shit or this and that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, and I pay, $10 an hour, you know what I'm saying? And I was, I was like, money is money, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this guy is genuine, and it's like, I'm gonna go over there, you know what I'm saying? If I can fucking lift it, I can lift it. You know what I'm saying? If I can't, I can't. I don't fucking know. But, you know what I'm saying? I can definitely try to help. Because he was like, I was trying to find somebody to help me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, because he was just like, he was going to do it himself or whatever. Because he just getting a U-Haul truck and just loading everything in the truck. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason to get, mover, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But he trying to sell it. And he trying to make the place look bigger, and obviously taking everything out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, so I was like, for sure, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I ain't got no job, you know what I'm saying? Obviously this, before I even started the job search, you know what I'm saying? I was like, for sure. And then I gave him my number, and then he was like, he was just like, yeah, I can just, tell you're actually, looking to work or ready to work or this and that, you know what I'm saying? You came, at this earlier of a time or whatever he said, and he was like, you're here handling this or this and that. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was just dope. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you know what I'm saying? I guess just me, just being so open about it and just willing to discuss it and not acting like, or just like when shit he offered, I was just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? And that probably, kind of made him say like, you're looking to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I just be like, you know what I'm saying, it's whatever, especially now, you know what I'm saying, with them slapping some eviction on me, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying, I just need money, you know what I'm saying. So it was like, that was just a dope interaction. And then, you know what I'm saying, he called me, I'll be there type shit, I don't know, you know what I'm saying. But so now to the job search. So listen, so I went to the first place, you know what I'm saying. This lady is on the phone, and I'm just like, can I speak to a manager? And then she was like, she not here right now. And I said, okay. I just had a question about the hiring process, and then we talked and this and that, and then she was just like, because I was just like, I have a question about the hiring process, how long does it take or this and that, and she's like, oh, well, you have to do that online. I said, yeah, I applied online. I was just, wondering when the manager will be in or something like that. And she was like, oh, well, she's not going to be here today. And then the bitch going to tell me some, well, you can't just, just come in here and just talk to her. She'll have to pull up your application. I was like, listen, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But as soon as that came out of her mouth, I was already on fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't even give a fuck if they give me the job. I'm not finna be working with your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh, okay. All right, have a good day. You know what I'm saying? She, back on her phone. I'm like, girl, bitch, the stove is open. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mad you being bothered. You know what I'm saying? About helping your ass. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all... Anyways, my nigga. But, and then, shit, where did I go next? Oh, yeah, and then, see, because Buddy was trying to give me, like, the places and the direction, but, like, I couldn't fully grasp what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, oh, it's on 34th Street by, listen, I don't know my streets. You know what I'm saying? I can search up 34th Street on the map. Listen, I went to 34th Street. I went up and down and I couldn't find the places he was talking about. He was like, oh yeah, it's 34th Street. And he was talking about this. It's a no-go for me. That's a no-go for me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know what I'm saying? Magically, there's been so many times where I got lost and somehow made it back home or to the place that I was, you know what I'm saying, at, or I don't know how, but you know what I'm saying, like, that's just, once I gotta lock in and go to work, then you know what I'm saying, but I couldn't find it. So then I went to the second place, and then, you know what I'm saying, they was talking about, because on the Deed, he be saying prices, but, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, that's also why I go in. You know what I'm saying, at first, you know what I'm saying, I was talking to the manager, and then they was like, oh, nah, you know what I'm saying, it's Saturday, it's a little busy right now, I'm not going to be able to do interviews. I do interviews, Monday through Wednesday. I was like, okay. Actually, before I went in there, I got an email, I got a message, Indeed message, and they was talking about, it was from one of the places that I applied for, and they were like, hey, we love to talk to you, come in for an interview. And I was like, I don't want to jump on that as fast because I don't know if I go in here and see what they say. So I went in there and see what they say first. And then, so the man was like, I don't do interviews. Then the manager was like, how old are you? You know what I'm saying? Then, I said my age, and for some reason that was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Come back to my office. And then, they were talking about whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they was talking about some $8 and $9, and then they talking about the highest they can do is $10. And I'm like, I don't know what I can buy with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who you hiring. If somebody is there slaving, you know what I'm saying? Minimum, like I say, minimum should be 20. And that's just in a just kind of a fucked up world we live in type shit. Minimum, you know what I'm saying? Minimum, 35 minimum. Minimum 35. Listen, I ain't got time for this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But you got niggas out here fucking working for fucking pennies and dimes. You know what I'm saying? Like $8 a fucking hour. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she was like, oh, you know, that's a deal breaker. I said, yeah, that's going to be a deal breaker. So then I went ahead and, you know, replied to the email. And I said, yeah, you know, that'll be great. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Because that one went flaw. And then after that, damn, man. After that, where did I go? Where did I go after that? Did I? Yeah, after that, I went to this other place, and then, you know what I'm saying? It was like this ice cream place, and it was only one person in there. So I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, oh, it's only one person they hiring. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, and there was this line, and so I waited, and then they was like, I was like, you know, is the manager in? They was like, unfortunately, you know, it's just me right now. And then I was like, well, I have a question, you know, about the hiring process. And then they were like, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I told them I apply online. They was like, okay, you know, it's good to apply online, but, you know, here, you know, you can get their better attention by, you know, and she gave me, you know, these 2 paper bags. And she said, you know, I could draw on it and just, you know, draw me on the page. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know, that's, you know, just, you know, obviously she's not a manager, she has no control, you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking, you know what I'm saying, if this person gonna come, you know, they you know, deserve some type of advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel. If somebody's going to come, you know what I'm saying, they deserve some type of advantage. So she's like, here, you know, this could give you a better chance and a quicker response and this, and that. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I give you 2 in case you mess up on 1. You know, I'm seeing these bags up here and they God tier art, godly drawn. And I'm like, okay. Cause listen, you know what I'm saying? My drawing is you know what I'm saying? I don't practice it. You know what I'm saying? So I take the bags. I'm like, okay, thank you. I went to my car and I'm thinking, I'm like, I ain't got nothing at the crib. You know, I ain't got no colors. I ain't got none of that shit. So I went back and I was like, do you got some colors? You know what I'm saying? And then she brought me some Sharpies. Then I was like, fuck it, I can just do it here. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? Maybe get to know her, you know, this, and that, you know what I'm saying? Already create some genuine interaction. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, we just talking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I drawing whatever on there. Like I tried to draw at first. I drew video games. Then I tried to draw like a theater, and like it was just me in a chair eating popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Cause like video games and like watching film shows, whatever, you know, YouTube, something like that. And then I drew a car, cause shit. I mean, I don't know. I used to draw. Used to draw cars in elementary school or some shit. I don't know. And then since it was an ice cream place, I tried to draw some ice cream, but all she gave me was orange, yellow, and black and red, and a pen, a black pen. So it was a black cup, and it was orange ice cream, and you know it wasn't looking too great. But like I drew, like it's dope how I do my letters in like in a cold ass way, but I drew real on that hoe, and then you know she said just put your name and your number. And then I don't know, it was just a, you know, genuine interaction and just kind of chilling, and the music was playing. So I mean, I don't know. But then that was done. You know, I was like, oh, thank you so much. Have a good day. And then that was done. And then where did I go next? And then I went to God damn. No. Right. No, did I? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, then I went to this another place. And mind you, I'm hungry as fuck. I haven't, I ate cereal, you know what I'm saying, at, whatever, early in the morning. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't got no job, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no money, this, and that, you know what I'm saying? So now, you know what I'm saying? I was already crunching, but now I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We crunching. So what you ate in the morning, you know what I'm saying? That's either gonna be your only meal, and you may be able to snack on something later. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You can't eat nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck all the bullshit. So then I went to another place, and it was like it's Saturday, so this place is fucking packed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to get into this hole. It's like it's too fucking much. You know what I'm saying? And then, finally I just parked somewhere else, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll just walk to this hole. So then I walk to the hole, I go in there, and then I say, you know what I'm saying? I say the same thing, whatever, and then she gives me this card, and she says, you know, because filling out on Indeed apparently isn't the thing. I don't know, but she gave me this card. She was like, fill it out here, and then go ahead and call them, and then set up an interview. And Indeed it said, open interviews, 11 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So I went in there thinking to get an interview, but you know, she had other things in mind. So, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But my mindset was just like, Indeed always says a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But, this person is here, and, what they're telling me, you know what I'm saying? Just, I'm going to take what they're telling me. You know what I'm saying? So, I took it. I was just like, all right, it's like, you know, it's like you got to understand, you know what I'm saying? What can you do? What more can you do? This, and that. You know what I'm saying? So after that, you know what I'm saying? I'm so fucking burnt out. Driving all over the place and going this and that. Oh, that's what it was. After the ice cream place, I went to go get gas. And listen, I ain't went nowhere in a long time, so I haven't got gas. Last time I got gas, the gas was like fucking $2.79 or something. I pull up to the fucking gas station, that bitch say $3.57. That bitch say $3.57. And then I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to add on problems of the problems I already had. So I didn't, although my shit was like EE. So I didn't want to be stranded and having to walk and leave my car and go get gas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, let me just get gas. So, I put $10 in that hoe. However gallons that was, I don't fucking know. But I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I did after. And then I went to that place. And then after the fucking place where she gave me the card, and then I was like, oh. I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, I was just like, I'm gonna just do these 2 more. You know what I'm saying? I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, and it's driving with these fucking people, and like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was ready. I was like just mentally like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go home and oh well. You know what I'm saying? But I was lock in. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put in that work. You gotta understand your situation. You gotta understand the world we sadly living in. You gotta understand what you gotta do in order for you to have a crib, in order for you to get food, in order for you to not be hungry. You gotta understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, all right, I go to these last 2 places. You know what I'm saying? So I went to the next place, and then, you know what I'm saying? Then the manager happened to be there, and then, spoke briefly with her, and then she was like, I said I applied online, and then she was like, well, I can't do interviews today, but because I applied, for busser, you know what I'm saying? Because I really don't be trying to deal like with people, you know what I'm saying? And it said I would be making, you know what I'm saying, just, a good amount, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it said, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I say, Indeed could be whatever. So, she was like, are you just specifically busser, or could you work other stuff? And it wasn't small, but it was a smaller place where like, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't too many tables. So it's not like I'm just busting a whole fucking restaurant. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I can do, oh, what the fuck? Actually, no. I didn't apply for busser. I told that bitch busser, and that's not even what I applied for. Damn, she must have been hired for everything. I applied for barista. I applied for the fucking barista. Oh shit! I told her busser, but either way, she was like, "Are you only looking for busser?" I said, I can do anything. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, it doesn't really matter. Because I think it was like a tip thing where they all collectively get it or whatever. So I mean, I don't know. But she was like, "Yeah, I close tomorrow, so you can come in tomorrow at 4:30." So then that first interview, after I went to that one place, that emailed me, you know what I'm saying? I told them I'll be there. That was, Monday. So this one was Sunday. So then I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to talk to my landlord on Monday, you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to, because the whole thing was I'm trying to get something, you know what I'm saying? Get something because obviously I fucking need something to pay the rent and to get something to, you know what I'm saying, tell the fucking landlord like, hey, you know what I'm saying, like I got something, you know what I'm saying. First of all, this was the situation I dealt with, but hey, I got something, and you know what I'm saying, just give me time, you know what I'm saying. All I need is time, you know what I'm saying. So at this point, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying, it's looking this and that. So then I'm going to the last place. And then I fucking get there, and then, I see this person, and, they're on fucking Indeed. They're on their iPad on Indeed. And, obviously, not obviously, but I felt, I made an assumption that it was the manager, but I went up to the front, and I was like, hey, am I able to speak with a manager? I had a question about hiring process, and then, Buddy was a little hesitant. Like, he was finna tell me something. I was like, Buddy, right there. And then, because, I guess, he didn't want to disturb him, whatever. And then he was like, hey, and then I was like, yeah, this and that. He's like, okay, let me go get an application. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, maybe Buddy just misheard me or something. I was like, no, I've already applied online. I was just asking about the process. And then he was like, since you're here, I'll just have you fill out the application. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying? Do what I got to do, prove that I want this or this and that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, what it's going to do, her for me to fucking sit in here and fill out this application. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I filled out the application, then I gave it to Buddy. And then Buddy was like, he looked over it, you know what I'm saying? And then Buddy was like, what Buddy say? Buddy asked like, are you working now? And I was like, no. And then he's like, well, what have you been doing? And then I was like, I was at this place, but then I very briefly, explained how, I had this so-called job, within this previous month, but, it turned out to be a scam. And then he was like, okay, and then he was just like, about availability or whatever. I'm like, I'm fucking open. I'm wide the fuck open. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was like, how soon can you start? I said, now. As soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit. And then he was like, okay, well, I'm not hiring at this location. That's going to be at another location. this, and that. And then we covered the how much I be making shit, and that shit lined up. And then he was like, okay, well, okay, I need somebody, and I'm over here at this location because, we're short and this, and that, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, we talked a little bit, whatever, and then he was like, Monday, 9 a.m., we'll get you started. I was like, brother, I was like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, even though it's like a still locking, put in that work, do what you got to do, have these foundations, evaluation, it's still like this, like, like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? This feeling, you feeling like just like in this area type shit or whatever. And it's just like, it's just constant. And it's kind of like, just fear, you know what I'm saying, of just the unknown, and you know what I'm saying, just what will come next and what you may have to deal with. You may be on the fucking street if you don't get, this money or get a job or this, and that, you know what I'm saying? Just so much shit. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? And like, it wasn't released because it's like, it's a feeling, so it's kind of still, it's not there anymore. But it was like, when I went in the car, it was like kind of still there. And then I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I still feel it, but it's like, it's a fucking relief. But then I was like, okay, yeah, shit, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, damn, bro. Like, that shit is just wild, because it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I just talk about that shit before, how like, bro was so close to the end. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to quit, even though, you know what I'm saying, so close to the end. And it's like, I was so close to getting you know what I'm saying, to that part, the end of the fucking job. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 more to go. You know what I'm saying? I was finna fucking quit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've been out here all fucking day doing this, and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you done so fucking much. And it's just like, well, fuck, but it's like, nah, ain't no well, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I say, understand the situation, this, and that, you know what I'm saying? And, I don't know, that shit is just wild, you know what I'm saying? Just to deal with all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just like that I'm able to fucking, you know what I'm saying? And that I've worked in a certain way and practiced that shit in a certain way to be able to, like, that shit was just, it was yesterday when I fucking found out. And it was like actually confirmed that I actually had to, deal with this shit. And, the world we're living in, effects of that started coming in, and this, and that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, able to grasp this fucking situation, bro, and being able to evaluate it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just so huge, being able to grasp, being able to evaluate, and grasp kind of at the same time type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I talk about that grasping the situation shit. It's like, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that don't know how to grasp a situation, it's like, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to work on that shit. But the fact I'm able to grasp that situation, evaluate that shit that I did, and fucking, fucking work, you know what I'm saying? Fucking put in that work, fucking do what I got to do within a sense, fucking create a foundation, and just, you know what I'm saying, whatever happens on top, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying, we'll deal with that, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, and the fact, and it was just so much shit just running through my head, because it's like, I'm like every fucking scenario, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because anything could happen, you know what I'm saying? Especially at such a vulnerable point, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at, anything can happen. So I gotta be, you know what I'm saying? If this don't plan out, this, you know what I'm saying? Like, if certain shit don't pan out, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like, that's like, I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you know what I'm saying? The fact that, I'm telling my, because like I say, shit, I've been sleeping, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then that I tell myself, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That I fucking wake up, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying? I was up late doing that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But that I wake up, 6 o'clock, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta come on, we gotta be up, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I had that feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like earlier shit, like I tried to fucking, you know what I'm saying, eat, but I knew because I was feeling this, you know what I'm saying? I didn't make a big portion of fucking cereal, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you can't even eat because you just feeling this shit and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? That's the unsettling shit. That's the unpeaceful shit. That's the, you know what I'm saying, just the so out of control, just the, you know what I'm saying, that's worry, you know what I'm saying, and it's just like, I mean, shit, probably last time I felt that, you know what I'm saying, was like when I used to, you know, shit, I don't know, fucking get in trouble at school and then, um, the person, the person that's at the building, you know what I'm saying, that was at that building or whatever, you know what I'm saying, would call me because they would be at their job, you know what I'm saying, and their job was like the 24-hour shit, so they would call me and say what was going on, this, and that, you know what I'm saying, they'd tell me, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get a whooping, you know what I'm saying, or sometimes they wouldn't tell me, you know what I'm saying, and then it was even more like, because they would come home that morning and, just while I'm fucking sleeping and just start fucking beating me with a fucking belt. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like throughout that whole time, I'm just like, and especially if they didn't say anything about it, it's just like, and then I'm like, I'm just wondering, am I gonna get a whooping, this, and that, and then it's like, it's such just, you know what I'm saying? And it was, it was just the worst feeling, you know what I'm saying? But that's what instantly it reminded me of just feeling that and, that not being able to eat, you know what I'm saying, type shit, because you're just so, you know what I'm saying, that it's just like, but like I said, even through like feeling it or this, and that, you know what I'm saying, because I knew, you know what I'm saying, that it was like, I'm not gonna let this whooping shit or this feeling shit stop me from, standing up for myself. And, I didn't talk about that shit or this, and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, and I, that slowly kind of went away in a sense. And, you know what I'm saying? I was like, just fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And, but it's like, that's not a place you want to put yourself in. That's not a situation you want to be in, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a situation you want to get comfortable in. And, you know what I'm saying? Sure, we can endure a lot of shit, but that don't mean we should put ourselves through it in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And I was, one of the situations, and this is one of the situations, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, be in this situation again. And, so many people are in this situation and it's just like, in a certain type of situation, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying, it's so fucked within a sense, you know what I'm saying, like, and just to know that it's just from, money shit and how everything is, built off this money shit and decisions made off this money shit, and it's like, it's caused so many, problems, you know what I'm saying, so many, problems mentally for people and just dealing with shit and, you know what I'm saying, reacting to it in a certain way they do, and, you know what I'm saying, that's, that's why people go into drugs. That's why people go into this. That's why people, fucking, take their life. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to talk about the shit, fucking talk about the shit, but it's just like, that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? I got in that car and I was like, let's go, nigga. I was like, let's fucking go. Like, that shit was just, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And the huge thing was, you know what I'm saying? Even though I said two more, was, you know what I'm saying? It's part of the foundation. Obviously, within, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, within me having an interview, tomorrow or Monday, you know what I'm saying? Now that, and through email, and actually when I got home, what's your name? One of the other places I applied for, reached out for an interview. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because like this was the best, experience I had with fucking applying to places and I'm actually reaching out, just quickly as they did or this is that. But, I, texted them and I was like, hey, I found a job, this, and that, Then the Monday shit, I already emailed them because it was through email. But this person on Sunday, there was it was, face to face. So, I'm going to go and, I'm going to go and be like, hey, I found a job. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, they definitely don't need to, wait around or like wonder where or this, and that, or just think, I just didn't show up or, I'll just, go up, hey, I found a job. Thank you for the opportunity, this, and that. Just, out of courtesy and just, just don't make them think, they can bank on somebody, having somebody or, just whatever. But, part of my foundation was I'm not going home until I get a job. You know what I'm saying? And, it was obviously, the thing was Saturday and Sunday, but the big thing was I wanted to, get it today. And I was like, I'm not going home until I get a job. You know what I'm saying? Until, like they say, like Buddy said, 9 a.m. Monday, we'll start your training. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what, just was part of the, what I kept falling back into when I was like, I'm tired, I'm hungry, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't go back home without a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sadly need money, you know what I'm saying? Because, you go home without a job, you getting evicted March 7th, Monday. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. It was like, it's March 7th, Monday, and it's like, like I said, they closed Saturday and Sunday, so I'm not able to contact them. And it's like, I gotta go in there, early, because I'm supposed to be there at 9 a.m. and they open at 8. So it's like, I gotta just like fucking sit out there and wait, you know what I'm saying? So I can talk and then hurry up and leave, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know how long I'm gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I get talk to him after or this, and that, you know what I'm saying? Or, definitely, call him or whatever, but it's just like, I don't know. I mean, that, like I say, you know what I'm saying? You gotta enforce whatever, and that's probably just that could be serious, that's just, I don't know, maybe just showing them how serious or, I don't know, this is that. I don't know. I just feel like there definitely could have been some form of communication, you know what I'm saying? Something, they're not just here and then just like, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, when they handed it, and, it's two of them, and one is, I guess, like, just, kind of more in charge than the other or whatever, but the one that's less in charge or whatever, she, handed it to me, and then, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, I'm on the phone right now, and then she was just like, she didn't really say nothing. She was like, well, did you talk to, the lady? And then I was like, no, I haven't. And, I didn't even, I mean, listen, I don't know how it works. Like I say, it's the first time, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know they just straight up, fucking eviction, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know they fucking, like, I don't know, that shit was wild, and I wasn't even thinking about, like, oh, fuck, late fees, and, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was definitely like, you know what I'm saying? You can't go home without a job, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some like real, like, you can't go home without a job type, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I don't know, bro. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? I really had to talk to myself, you know what I'm saying? Just like in the sense of like, You know, because even though, you know, I enjoyed the month or this and that, it's still like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is a real and a tough situation. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you could just, you know, instantly go into, you know, I give up type shit. You can instantly go into like, well, this is just what it is type shit. And it's just like, you know, I really have to kind of just talk to myself. And you know what I'm saying? I definitely, you know what I'm saying, took accountability just as far as like, you know what I'm saying, it was definitely, you know, my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, you know, they shouldn't be scamming, but it's like I shouldn't be, you know, like, oh, I'm just looking for a job. Oh, money, money, money. You know what I'm saying? And just hopping on anything. You know what I'm saying? Especially as quick as I did it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, I definitely, you know, take responsibility for that shit. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I gotta take the opportunity. I gotta do with it. I gotta do what I do with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, it is what it is within that sense. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely, you know, like, oh, that shit is my fault. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It was just tough. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, holy shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you thought you had rent money. You thought you had, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, now you don't, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like mentally, I was just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, what do? You know what I'm saying? You know, but I really had to, you know, talk to myself and really had to, you know, just kind of fall back into foundations, fall back into myself, fall back into, you know, just the peace and the harmony I had within myself type shit. And you know, I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, even within the situation, you fucking did great things, you know what I'm saying, this last month. And, you know what I'm saying, you enjoyed yourself and, you know, you rested, you had peace, you fucking chilled. You know what I'm saying? Like, within this situation, you know what I'm saying, it's our fucking fault. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have, you know, dove into like we dove in. We shouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Then I, you know, just kind of broke it down, got into detail with this shit, you know, really evaluated it. And it was like, you know what I'm saying, that's on us, you know what I'm saying? This is like, you know what I'm saying, let's take the opportunity and let's, you know what I'm saying, do what we do with it, you know what I'm saying, as time goes on or whatever. And it was like, you know, and big, you know what I'm saying, and it was like, now we gotta, you know, not as, you know, but we gotta, you know what I'm saying, because it's like, this is still, you know, huge. And then it's like, and now, you know what I'm saying, now we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we gotta go on offense, you know what I'm saying, we gotta fucking go on an attack, you know what I'm saying, and we gotta figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta lay out a fucking foundation and we gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put in the action. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, you know, now, you know, that we laid out the foundation, and then it was like, okay, now we gotta go put in, you know, now we gotta put it into action. You know what I'm saying? And just understanding their steps, you know what I'm saying? And making sure you know, do kind of do them in steps, and evaluating them and making sure, you know, you're good, you know, or just keeping you just kind of, you know, in a healthy space, in a sense of just, it's okay to feel certain things and want to express certain things, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you know, it was tough. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely went silent as far as, you know, because I don't talk, I mean, much throughout the day, because it's like, I mean, I'm here by myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, there's times where, you know, I'm talking or this and that, you know, but obviously this right here will always be the most I'm ever talking, you know what I'm saying? Just throughout the day, because, you know, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I may fucking talk to my screen, you know, whatever, this and that. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, I went silent type shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just in my head type shit and just talking and, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you know, I liked how I handled it, you know what I'm saying? Especially just mentally. And, like, I can definitely take this and, you know, take it with me for the next time that, you know, whatever happens or this and that, you know what I'm saying? You can always use certain shit and, you know, just whatever. And it's just like, you know, it was just huge. You know what I'm saying? It was just huge. And it was huge because it was like, you know, and another fucking thing is like, the water been on and off, not the water, the cold, hot water, it's been like on and off like for like a month and a half now. You know what I'm saying? It's like some days I may have cold water, some days I may have hot water. But since this like last like week and a half or whatever, it's been straight, you know what I'm saying, cold water because the boiler actually broke. You know what I'm saying? Now they're like, oh well the boiler broke and now we're waiting for a fucking repair. I'm like, this month and a half. I'm like, this month and a fucking half is when y'all should have been ordering a fucking repair because it's been going on and off. That's already a fucking inconvenience. And it's like, they were like, oh, well, the plumber's supposed to come with a temporary fix. And it's like, you know, obviously there isn't because I'm taking fucking cold showers. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, shit happens, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I communicated with them and I called them and I was like, hey, you know, do you know when or this and that? And, you know, so they were like, oh, well, you know, we'll update you. But I'm just like, you know, I'm like, you know, I understand shit happens. This is not, obviously they could have handled that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a month and a half, it's been on and off. It's like, let's go ahead and, but I don't know, I brought that up because I was like, after my shower, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just in like a, you know, kind of chill, calm, but just like, I don't know, just kind of locked in within the sense. I don't know. I looked in the mirror, gave myself a fucking smile. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, I mean, because throughout that whole day, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't smile and I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, because it was like, you know, I was dealing with shit. You know what I'm saying? I was dealing with everything. I was on the phone dealing with the shit. I was figuring out how to, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what I'm saying? And that was huge. You know what I'm saying? Just to see myself smile, just to give myself that smile. You know what I'm saying? That was huge. You know what I'm saying? And then it was just like, woke up in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm gonna need some music for today. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, I got my Billie Eilish playlist. I was like, I put on Billie Eilish and then went and did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, be in a certain space, you know, because you listen to certain music, you know what I'm saying, for certain reasons and certain, you know, when you're in certain moods or this and that, you know what I'm saying, just to put me in a certain space and just, you know what I'm saying, remind me how many bangers she fucking got. That nigga so cold, bro. That shit crazy. And it's like, it's crazy. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, you know, I mean, obviously, yeah, definitely, you know, won Grammys, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know how I feel about the Grammy. But it's like crazy. Like, I mean, like I said, I mean, I probably just haven't seen it to a certain extent. But it's like, you know, so I feel like more people should talk about like how just like her and Phineas's shit is like, you know what I'm saying? Just like from a technical standpoint type shit, they shit is tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about, you know what I'm saying, like just as far as a lot of technical type shit, but just, you know, I mean, first of all, lyrics, you know what I'm saying, beautiful, great, you know what I'm saying, but great. And, you know what I'm saying, just the fucking production of the shit, you know what I'm saying? The way my niggas engineering this shit, like I don't like. like, I mean, the way they setting shit up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is being, constructed. This shit is being created. This is a fucking art piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is in certain places for a fucking reason. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I mean, I'm probably just, haven't searched it up to a certain extent or something like that. But I mean, and earlier shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that shit is tough. I mean, like I say, I mean, people say what they want, this and that, you know what I'm saying? And within a so-called industry plan, it's like, listen, for, you people with just, as far as just, obviously, I guess, you don't have the knowledge because you go and say that as if, listen, when a label gets somebody, it's because they feel that they can be big, that they can this, and that. And they put their faith in them. And the label has these reaches and has these people and connections and this networking and can put you in a place where you can be seen. And then the audience has to do the rest of the work of listening to the fucking artist. That's what a label does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where this, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's by what people say of definition of so-called industry plan. Oh, the fucking, you know what I'm saying? The label fucking, put them out. I don't know what the fuck people be saying, but I'm like, that's literally what they fucking do in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of how it's, whatever, like I said, somebody got to be fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, somebody has to be fucking with them because money has to be coming in. I mean, once again, we this is the world we're living in. Money has to be coming in. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be real fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Money has to be coming in. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I get into all that shit later, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Put on that Billie Eilish and we was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy though. Shit is crazy. That shit is just crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Just the world we living in. This money shit is so fucking dead. But I mean, shit, back to fucking slaving. Oh fuck, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because once again, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of, you know what I'm saying? If that bitch is like, just, you know what I'm saying? Working, you know what I'm saying? Just in this type of system type shit, working for, you know what I'm saying? Working for the man and shit. I mean, it's like making their money, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous. It's like, boom, back to this type of shitty reality, That shit hit me on my doorstep with a eviction notice. Shit, my nigga, listen, my nigga Scumpy stepped up to the plate. My nigga Scum stepped up to the plate. Everybody's ready to see that Optic phase. Optic came out there 2-0. Came out there to, I fucking just watched because it's still live, they showing whatever games right now, but obviously you can go back and see, from earlier. And fucking phase was up 2-0. Everybody like it's over. They talking that shit as they do. Then, you know what I'm saying, Optic had the lesson. Reverse swept their ass. The reverse sweep. Then they 6-0 their ass on that last map on S&D. Ugh. Fucking Illy and Shotty. I think yeah, they both went off on that last S&D. They was fucking running routes on their ass. That shit is tough though. My nigga Skunk went big though in that hard point. My nigga Skunk went big. My nigga showed up. You know what I'm saying? He had to drop the numbers on them boys. Shit, my nigga cleared that last one. I think he got a 3-piece on that last one. The king. That shit crazy. Shit, I was thinking about doing a couple notes. Shit, I ain't know I was gonna talk that long though about it. I don't know, that shit is crazy though. That shit is sad though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you scamming niggas, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, I don't even know what they was doing with them fucking, like, shit, where was I sending? I mean, I only sent 2. But it's like, where was I sending those packages? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. That shit is crazy. Like, and like, they really set up like all this bullshit. Like, they had like on the dashboard how you do this, how you do this, and I had the step by step. And I don't know. It's just crazy the links people go. It's like at the end of the day, bro, it's like you fucking us over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all in this shit. We all dealing with this bullshit, trying to find our own way out. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you put in all that effort to do all that shit y'all just did, bro. You could have just made fucking way more money. You know what I'm saying? Just go getting, you know, one of these whack ass jobs and just fucking working. You know what I'm saying? It's like, god damn. Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that be the thing, you know what I'm saying? That's why fucking so many of us just, you know, ain't got no money, ain't got this and that, because it's the own humans down here that's fucking us over. You know what I'm saying? Sure, you know what I'm saying? Shitty system, this and that, but once again, you know what I'm saying? Like, we fucking each other over. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you scamming niggas, so fuck you setting all that shit up to look so legit and put in all that work and have all these different people, you know what I'm saying? I had, you know, two supervisors and a manager, and it's like, you know, it's like this shit is ridiculous. You know, and you know, you call the thing and it's like, they have the automated, like, I don't know, like, you really just set up all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I fucking made sure I blocked all the numbers, blocked all the emails. And it's like, you know what I mean? They got my name and address, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, they, you know what I'm saying? They already on high alert, you know what I'm saying? By fucking, you know, and I looked at some of, you know, because when I clicked on the video for the article, you know, and I think they are in South Carolina or whatever, I don't know, but they're based in there in South Carolina. You know, scammer could be anywhere, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, there were people saying like, you know, you couldn't meet them or this and that, you know what I'm saying? So they were suspicious or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. I do not know. That shit just so whack. You know, but either way, I got a job. Shit, I start Monday. I can fucking chill tomorrow. Grasp the situation, evaluated it, created a foundation, put that shit into action, did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, within 24 hours type shit. Oh, man. And it's like, you know, shit gonna happen, you know, it's probably just gonna be some other shit. I'm gonna have to, that's why I just keep saying about this the way the world is, this bullshit. It's like, I'm sick of it. You know, I don't know, you know, I've been, crazy. Crazy. That shit wild. Evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow. Oh, god damn.